Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to the Paper Crafting YouTubers on Facebook's July Hop. And the theme for this month's hop is summer vacation. And it is also off the board with pineapple papers. And if you'd like to check it out on Instagram, it's hashtag OTBWPP. And the layout that I had pinned on Pinterest is this one right here, and it is by Missy Widden. And she does have a video for it. So if I don't forget, I will put it down there below so you can watch it and see how she created her beautiful layout. I am scrapping that photo of my granddaughter Hope. I'm going to use that old Jolee's and several dies. The tag die that I'm going to use is the smaller one of those two on the left on the die Tim Holtz thing, but I'm going to cut it off even shorter. I am first going to put on some, well, this is texture paste and it's called white sand, and it feels gritty, so it does have sand in there. And I'm going to make those dots all across the page. And then I'm going to add some, well, I'm using inks. And the first one is picked raspberry, I believe. Oh, I think so. I, I, my mind's going blank on what the second one. Oh, the second one is abandoned coral. So this one is picked raspberry and it's pinker. And the next one is abandoned coral. And I'm just using the same piece of packaging because the shades are similar, only a little bit difference between them. And I'm going to do the same with the next two. Well, not the same piece of packaging, but I'm going to use one piece of packaging for both of the inks. I am doing some splattering. The first one I forgot to, so I had to go back and throw a little bit more ink on there and make some splatters for me to put on the other side. And I don't think I remember doing it on the next two, but I think it's fine. It looks like, that there's is splatters there, but I don't think I remember to do them. I think it's from the packaging technique. We will see if I remember to do it or not. Right now, I'm thinking I didn't. I am using the paintbrush and I sprayed some water. Well, I sprayed water on all three of these, and I'm going to do it on the last one too, to spread out the ink some more and uh, fill in the little areas around the circles from my putting that texture down. The greenish looking one is cracked pistachio, and the blue one is it's salty ocean. Um, and it matches really good with the picture. The other colors are in the picture too, but some of the pieces of it is very, very tiny. You got to look for them. I looked for them because I was wanting to match them with the colors of ink that I had. But yeah, they're pretty tiny on the photo. And I'm just trying to get all that to meet in the middle and together and, all that kind of stuff. Uh, Missy's is really cute. And she is the queen of mixed media scrapbooking. So you ought to make sure you click on that link that I'm going to try to remember to put down below so you can see what a professional looks like. I She inked her tag, so I'm trying to remember to ink mine. I come close to forgetting a couple times, but they all do get inked. And I'm using that Jolee sticker set, and I've had that a long time. I checked the date on it, and it said 2015. But I think I bought it for a certain layout, and I just forgot I had it or something. I don't know because I never did use it. And I'm sure I made some beach layouts since then. Uh, I'm going to use them on three. The last one won't have anything, and then my beach ball there is going to go on part of my title. The picture wheel is Echo Park, and it's the one with the ampersand in it. The one with the word wish is a lot smaller, like half that size practically. The camera is from that Sizzix die that I showed, And it has a heart die in there, so you can cut a heart to fit over the heart on the camera. I cut a strip out across the camera so it has the right curve to go right around that circle, and I'm adding some stripes to it. I will back it in yellow, and then when I go to put the heart on, I'm going to be looking at, well, I will put glue on the back of the heart, and then before I actually get it on the camera, change my mind and decide to put red backing on it to make it a little bit bigger. Since I have some other red ones, some other hearts in that tray, and they have red backing too, and they're the stripe. And also, I'm going to back that heart that's going on there and red to make it match the rest. I might have already said that. I think, well, I stopped for a little while, so I might have already said that. Um, I'm putting that little cluster behind the camera, and it's got like a fancy drink. And what is that called? Sunscreen. It is called sunscreen and sunglasses on there. I put them in a little cluster because I didn't want to just kind of put them here and there. And then I'm going to end up putting one of the chevron pieces from that die. And that die came, I think, from the same set as the camera. And as you can see, that little bit of red around that heart makes it show up that much better, especially since I have, yellow behind there. Uh, and there's a little chevron. It has like several parts on that, so you can make, a skinnier one and that one, and I think another one. I think there's like three that you can make besides the long chevron that I'm going to put on the layout. Um, oh, I bought this for the sand castle, and I know there has to be a picture I was planning on putting it with because of that sand castle, but I cannot think of it right now. Uh, it might have been for the sandbox I have on my deck for the kids. It might have been that. I don't remember, but I remember seeing it and getting it because I thought it'd go really good with some pictures. Um, See, where am I at? Oh, I put the sandbox down, and then I decided, I'm going to instead of putting the bucket on the next tag, which was my first intentions, I decided to put it behind the castle. And I am using the same texture paste called White Sand it's by Prima. And I used that Tim Holtz crayon. And I used one I thought was about the same color as the castle. But by the time I mixed it with white, no, it wasn't. It looked kind of on the green side. So I used a dark chocolate color and put it right at the edge because I didn't want to mix it with the sand stuff. So I pulled a little bit of brown in and made it get a little bit of a brown look, even though it does not match the castle. But I put it on there anyway. And I didn't even wait for it to dry. I just went ahead and put the castle on there. And I am putting this bucket and the bucket. I thought about putting the shovel behind the bucket. And then I thought about cutting that little curve there so I could tuck it in. Then I thought I can just cut off part of the bucket and just snuggle it up against that rim there because it was dimensional. They had an extra piece on there. And so me doing that, it was still lower than the rim part. And you can't really tell that all I did was cut it to the right curvage. I wonder if that's the right word. I don't know if it's a word or not, but I'm going to use it. Um, oh, here's that other chevron, and it's backed in yellow too. And let's see. Oh, I'm using I from the die from the picture package of all my picture stuff I threw in there. I'm using it to tuck one of the hearts in up there in the corner. I'm kind of ad-libbing on this part since I did plan on putting, the bucket and shovels there and some sand. I did plan to make some sand to put on there, but ended up putting it with the castle instead. And if I was to do this over again, I would attach my tags to my photo before I started putting all this stuff on here. And I would have brought the piece in for the border. So my angle would be the same as my picture. Y'all know how I am about angles. They just really, if they're off, they're off. I mean, to me, so I like to kind of get them a little bit on the straight side. And my picture isn't. But I did such a good job of putting that glue on there. That thing is not budging. I mean, it is stuck really good because I tried to move it. But I've been sitting here watching the video and thinking I could put something else right there on the left-hand corner because, part of it does go right along the edge of that border that's going to be on there soon. And that it kind of camouflaged the part that wasn't quite as straight. But, I haven't figured out nothing yet. So it's still not meeting and matching on there. That word summer, hashtag summer, I do believe that was like from Pink Fresh. I got a whole package of, well, I think I bought two. Yeah. And still got quite a few left. Anyway, it's hashtag summer, and it was the same color as that blow up thing that Hope has. And I thought, well, I'll use it as part of my title. So it's hashtag summer photo fun. And the photo, I got to tell you about the photo. This is the last day of school, and this was their beach fun thing. And she made sure she took pictures of them in front of this thing that looks like she's at the beach. All the kids got their picture taken there with it. And then I've got pictures of where they had like odds and ends saying that they were one thing and they weren't. Like, I'm thinking those sweet and sour things that look like a straw. They're those pool noodle things, and so there's quite a variety of fun things that's their snacks. And I do plan on doing a layout using them. Well, I'm gonna have it's like three pictures. I did see a picture where all of them got in one photo, but I'm not going to go back through all those photos to find it. But yeah, I'm going to do a picture with it because they have a picture of her with her snacks. But if you look down there below, you will see all the links for everybody else that is doing this hop uh, titled Summer Vacation. And so, yeah, all these kids were getting prepared that day. And also, you'll see the master link for the uh, off the board. And if I don't forget, the link for Missy's video. But if you leave a comment below, I'll try to get back with you if you like the video and hit a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I appreciate that too. And I had lots of fun making this layout. It's a little bit messy, but messy's always fun. Have fun with the hop and the month-long collaboration. And have a happy scrappy week. Bye.